Thanks Cometeer for sponsoring this video. Truffles, one of the most exquisite ingredients in the world. They smell like roasted hazelnut, but their flavor is enough to impress anyone. These are summer truffles. They will not get you bankrupt, and it is exactly what is used for truffle butter. This, on the other hand, is something completely different. It's black winter truffle powder. Summer truffle can cost between $300 to $800 a pound. Black winter truffles, on the other hand, can go as much as $2,000 a pound. So yeah, this powder is way more expensive. Now, if you've never made truffle butter before, let me show you how easy and simple it is to make. Grab yourself some good quality butter. Melt them down slowly in a pan. Then shave a generous amount of summer truffles and throw them in there. Keep the heat really low. We don't want to cook the truffles. We're basically trying to infuse all of the truffle flavors into the butter. Once that's done, set it aside to come to room temperature. The same exact method is used for black winter truffle powder. However, you already know this one costs a lot more money. But if you're able to get the powder format, it's actually reasonable. The fresh one would be way too expensive. Once everything is completely combined, set it aside so that it can come to room temperature. As that was happening, I went ahead and grabbed myself a big rib roast. This is a 7-bone export rib. To keep things consistent, I'm going to be using the same exact piece of meat so that there's no differences between them. And I got this one from Riverbend Ranch, which is beef raised in America, aged for 21 days, and in all honesty, delicious beef. Since we have 3 of them, here's how this experiment is going to go down. In order to have a true consistency, I'm not doing anything to this one. It will be our control steak. It's going to be sitting down my cooling rack in my dry ager with nothing on it. Next, we're going to start off with the summer truffle butter. You got to lay down a nice bed first. Then the beef goes right on top. And the key here is to make sure you cover every single edge of this beef. We don't want to have any meat exposed. If not, it will oxidize and not aged properly. We want to do a nice thick layer, but not too thick where you will be wasting the butter. As you can clearly see, once I was done, it looks like a meat cake, which is exactly what you want. So now into my dry ager it goes. For the expensive black winter truffle, it is the same exact process. I think using the same beef will give consistency to this experiment. It is also much easier to use this butter versus the previous one, especially because everything is nicely combined. And since it was a powder, it's much more spreadable. It seems like the concentration of truffle is much more powerful, and most importantly, it smells delicious. Once I was done, all of them go inside of my dry ager for months. Once the time was up, check out the summer truffle butter. It became darker, it concentrated the flavor, and I was ready to dig in. Here's what I want you to notice the most. Using butter or any type of fat will preserve the meat. At the same time, allow the flavor to penetrate deeply in there. That is why you see the meat nice and red. And since this was smelling and looking incredible, my hopes were up. But all of a sudden, things went down the drain. Is that fungus? I thought I wasn't gonna have to cut anything out. Maybe I was wrong. Funny enough, nowhere else had anything like that. So to be safe and make sure no one dies, I went ahead and cut that off. In the end, after all of the trimming, it looked like a beautiful steak. Now the question is, how will it taste? As you already know, this one is much more expensive. And as I'm digging in, it got me thinking, does it also have fungus on the exterior like the previous one? Or, because it's a powder and no longer fresh, this one will be a lot safer to do. You can clearly see that it has much redder color and pinkness from the previous one. Once I was done, you can clearly see the differences. I truly believe all of the edges are edible, but in order to have a true test, I have to be fair to both of them. So I went ahead and removed it, taking out the edges just like the previous one. Once I was done, take a look. This is what I was left with. Here's one that had nothing. It was just aged in the dry ager. It created a pellicle, lost a lot of moisture, and concentrated that flavor, which is what we want. And as it was doing all of this, it also made the steak way more tender. Once I was done with all of the trimming, check it out. I was left with a nice, beautiful steak. And here is what they look like all side by side. Knowing what they went through, which one would you rather eat? For the seasoning, I kept it real simple. A generous amount of salt and black pepper, nothing else. That way we can really feel the flavor between them. And just in case these turn out no good, I decided to go ahead and make an awesome side dish. Let me show you. You can use any pasta you like, but for this dish, since it's going to be baked, try to choose one that will catch the sauce. So I went ahead and boiled that up. Then into a pan I started cooking some guanciale. As soon as they started rendering, I throw in some onion and garlic. Mix that up real good and deglaze the pan with some Tito's. Now you want to go ahead and burn off the alcohol, add in some chili flakes, tomato paste, mix that up and cook it for a little bit. Now add some heavy cream followed by pecorino cheese and mix everything together. As you reduce the sauce, it's going to become thicker. Now you want to go ahead and throw in the pasta, mix it really good. To make this even better, I decided to cook up some steaks. And I just love skirt steaks. I think it would be a great topping instead of just cheese. Because once they were fully cooked, I went ahead and sliced them, started the plating process with the pasta first, followed by the beautiful slices of steak, a tiny bit of fresh mozzarella, followed by some pecorino romano and some parsley. And this is today's side dish. I have a feeling it will pair perfectly with our steaks. Talking about that, the only thing left to do is to go ahead and cook them. First, I'll be putting a nice wonderful sear. Then I'll be cooking them in indirect heat until I reach an internal temperature of 135. And for that, I'm going to be using my chef's temp thermometers. As now I say, it is enough talking and it is time to grill them, so let's do it. Before moving forward, I want to thank today's sponsor, Cometeer. You guys know me, I love a good steak, but I also love a good cup of coffee. The problem, most coffee at home is just fine. Not amazing, not terrible, just flat. And when you want truly delicious coffee, you usually need expensive equipment and a lot of practice. That's why I started using Cometeer, and it completely changed my coffee routine. Cometeer is not your average coffee. It's an entirely new way to make insanely good coffee anywhere with no machine. They source from some of the best roasters in the country, like Onyx, Counterculture, and Intelligentsia. Then they precision brew it and flash freeze it at peak flavor. That way, all of the work is already done for you. Check this out. It arrives frozen on dry ice, ready to go straight from your freezer. For hot coffee, just pop one of these into your mug and pour over 8 ounces hot hot water. For iced coffee or a latte, melt the capsule first, then pour over ice water or milk. Boom, barista quality coffee every single time. Smooth, balanced, naturally sweet. This stuff actually tastes good black. And if you haven't tried Cometeer, you can get $20 off your discovery pack featuring 8 unique coffees curated by world barista champ James Hoffman by visiting the link cometeer.com/GugaFood or visit my link on the description. Thanks Cometeer for sponsoring this video. Now let's get right back to it. All right, everybody, and here we got our beautiful feast today, gentlemen, huh?
That's a lot of steak, a lot of pasta, a lot of everything
This
already.
is looking good, boy. I'm hungry today.
All right, so here's the deal. I have a little experiment going on right here. I want your true, honest opinion, all right? Say it like it is. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, let the people know because they might try this one at home, as I have a feeling it's going to be phenomenal. Please, dig in, gentlemen. Let's go. We're gonna start right here. Does it smell differently?
It just smells delicious.
It smells amazing. All right, enough talking. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh, wow.
That's a juicy steak.
That is a juicy steak. That's the first thing that jumps out at me. Damn, this is good, Guga. We're starting this video off right, baby.
We're starting things absolutely right. Sebastian, what do you think?
That has to be the control. A juicy control like that. There is that, I will tell you, a little funk.
Yes, just enough, right?
It's not a lot though.
No,
it's
no,
not,
no, no.
nothing
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, yeah, not too much. It's just like the right amount of funkiness, you know? It's like an extra flavor there that it's desirable for, at least for us. This one wasn't done for too long, but it's something that we enjoyed and we grew to love.
I'm ready for the next one.
All right, enough. Let's go. Please dig in. So I want your honest opinion on this one. Does it smell different?
Yes, it does smell different.
Oh my God, it smells so good.
I'm trying to identify what that is, though.
Well, we're about to find out right now.
It smells very funky.
Smells
Sorry.
good.
Let's see. Tell me. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh,
Wow.
that has more flavor.
The doors of heaven just opened up, everybody. Do you like this one more than the previous one?
Yeah, 100%. It has a nice savory flavor there. It's also, is it just me or is it juicier too?
When I grabbed it, it was very juicy.
Yeah, it was dripping juice.
For some reason, the flavor's still in my mouth. I don't
Yes.
know, it feels like that umami. I still feel it. It's weird.
Do you like this one more than
No,
the
yes, I
previous
do.
one?
Yes.
I do as well, everybody. I'm not gonna lie. This one is amazing. What do you think?
It tastes creamier, it tastes richer, it tastes like juicier, tender. I don't know.
Is it exquisite?
I would say so.
The only problem with this one here in the middle is that it's a little bit pricey. And before we taste the last one, let's dig into the side dish here. Let's give it a try. Give me your true, honest opinion here. Get yourself a little bit of everything in one bite, and let's go for it. You ready?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh, wow.
That is fire.
That's what I like to call 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Delicious side dish. There's not one person on earth that will not like this. Even the vegan might stop being vegan to eat this one. Seriously.
No, yeah.
That steak is perfect. I can't tell which I like more, the steak or the pasta, because both are so flavorful. Like the steak is in your face, the sauce of the pasta is in your face as well. I get a lot of pepper from the steak, beautiful charcoal flavor, well seasoned, and it is super good. Even a vegan would like it.
It tends to be a little spicy. I don't know if you added some, like a chili oil maybe.
Yeah, a little bit. You can feel some of that spiciness there.
It's super creamy.
Yeah.
And that steak is super, as like what you said, tender as well.
I love this dish. It is a perfect thing to serve a lot of people. Easy to make. Give it a try. You won't regret it. But let's go ahead and try our very last steak. Give me your honest opinion. Dig in, gentlemen. Let's go. I know you guys want to keep going on the side dish, but chill out. Let me know if it smells different, if it tastes different.
It has a similar smell as the last one.
But different than the control as well.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's give it a try. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, wow. The flavor is very mild, but I feel it. I know what it is, so I'm extremely biased. I just love it, everybody. It's so good.
I think that might be the most tender one.
Yes.
That is ridiculous.
What do you think, Sebastian? Sebastian, just keep going.
I'm just going. I'm trying to figure out. It is a lot less mild compared to the first one.
Yes.
You can really tell from the crust.
Which one do you like better?
I actually like the middle one. I
middle
prefer
one.
the middle one because it was more profound compared to the last one. The last one was mild.
Fair enough. Okay, how about you, Leo?
I would agree that this one has a milder flavor, but what I like about the second one, I think that middle steak that we tried was actually juicier than this last one, which I kind of like, but this has a very nice flavor. It's not as savory as the middle one that we tried, but that added flavor that this steak has, I actually really like, and for that reason, I'm gonna keep eating this one.
So your favorite one is the very last
The
one?
last one.
And you were in the middle.
I'm in the middle.
So both of these steaks were aged with butter and truffles.
Ah, that's why you said it's expensive.
Expensive, exactly.
Gotcha.
But this one right here is fresh truffles, and this one here is not. It's basically
Wow.
shaved truffle powder. So
Gotcha.
it's cheaper to make this one here versus the fresh one.
That's crazy. I thought you would get punched in the face with truffle flavor, but not at all, actually.
Extremely mild. The flavor of truffles goes very well with steak and something you should definitely try, everybody. Either one, it's going to be amazing. We agree?
I agree.
I don't know, for some reason, I feel like the star today is the side dish.
But you just want some more.
Bro, that side dish is amazing. I'm not gonna lie. It's really, really good.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.